What's up, YouTube? It's been a few weeks since I made a video, and actually I made a video a few weeks back, but I had decided not to post it. I think I'm going to go ahead and post it now. It's a good idea just to go ahead and share everything. I try to be as transparent as I can about my photography journey, especially when it comes to film, where there is a lot of mistakes to be made. And if you're like me and you decided to start shooting 4x5 film in the last couple of years, then there's even a lot more mistakes to be made shooting 4x5. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the short trip that I made down to a nature preserve a few weeks back, and just how bad it actually was. It was a bad day, right? But you know what? Even a bad day is a good day when you're out trying to make photos. So let's take a look at that footage. But first, roll the intro! Alright guys, what's up? Here we are. This is our first stop. This is Alum Creek State Park, Alum Creek Beach back here. Let's take a look. Okay guys, so we're walking to the woods here, Alum Creek Beach area. Let's see what we find. Okay, this is one of the paths on Alum Creek Beach, close to the beach anyway. Just continuing to walk and see what I find. Alright guys, I think this is going to be the first shot I'm going to do, which will be the last shot on the 6x12 back that I have. I think it might be interesting to get the dam over there on the 6x12 because it's long, and the 6x12 is long, right? It's just wonderful how beautiful. Wow, it's really brutal, I'll tell you, when you try to come out and do something and you know you got a vision in your mind and you just keep hitting roadblocks. So I get out here with the scene. First off, I realized I forgot my filter bag in the truck, so I don't have any filters with me. I got a couple small ones, but I ended up holding a red one in front of the lens with my hand just to try to get some more contrast in the scene. And then I also realized that I set the meter wrong. I was thinking of the HP5 400 that I had in my film holders, but yet I was using a roll film back that actually had 64 speed film in it, or 125 speed film expired that I'm shooting a 64. So I way underexposed the first image, but fortunately I had another roll, so I retook the shot and then did one with the red filter. But you just got to kind of keep pushing through these things, guys. That's all I can say. I think we all know that, but sometimes it can get frustrating. Don't let it frustrate you. Just be creative and get through it. All right guys, what did you think of that video? It was a fun trip. It was beautiful out there, and it was just wonderful to be in the outdoors, carrying around the backpack and the film gear and just trying to make some photos. Few things in that video though. I forgot to bring my filters. When you're shooting 4x5, especially in black and white, it's really good to have a decent selection of filters, at least a couple of color filters and probably a polarizer, even an ND filter if you want to shoot slow moving skies or water and things like that. I left the entire bag at home, so I had no filters to shoot that day, and I really had a couple of shots I would have liked to have those that I didn't end up taking. I had a film holder that had no film in it, and I did not know that. It was closed. They were on white. I thought I had film in it. So I shot what I thought was 2 photos that I did not get either one at all because there's no film. And finally, on one of the film holders that I actually did have film in it and I took a couple of shots with, one of the sides I had loaded 2 sheets together in one slot. A lot of mistakes, 3 pretty significant mistakes in one day. I just want you to know there's failure in photography
But one of the things that I like about photography, it gives me an excuse just to go out, to be with nature, to be with other people sometimes, and to try to be creative and just have fun. Even on that day, as frustrating as it was a fun day just to be out and about, just having fun, flying the drone and using, it's doing some video on the digital here. It was just fun to get out and do those things. So at least we have the drone footage and we have the video that I shot that day on the way down and during the trip. But not much in the way of photos, unfortunately. Not much at all. I did shoot a few photos on my 6x12 roll film back that I have for the 4x5, but I've not developed those yet. Maybe we'll talk about those in a later video. But today I just wanted to share some of the mistakes I made all in one day, all in one trip, trying to shoot 4x5, and that just encourage you that disregard the mistakes and just keep you pushing forward. And as a matter of fact, that the following weekend, a couple of weekends ago, I got the 4x5 back out again and shot some still life in my studio to regroup myself. So I was here at home where I have all my stuff, and I made sure the film holders had film in them and all sorts of things. 4x5 is just a different animal. You have to be very patient and take a lot of precautions, and there's a long checklist before you can even click that shutter. But it is very rewarding. It's a lot of fun, but it's beautiful just looking at images on a ground glass. And in any event, even though I didn't have a lot of wonderful images to show today, thank you for watching this video, and drop me a comment. Just tell me, are you perfect or are you not? I'm gonna guess probably not. You've probably made mistakes as well. I don't know if you've made 3 in one day like I did, but I'm sure you've made a mistake or two along your photographic journey as well. So drop a note in the comments. Let me know what you've done good, what you've done, what you haven't done good. I want to hear your story. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace!